Last time on Cyberphile, we stopped both Murdy-Elamal and the Witch of the Lake before heading to the Salt Alkymancery and learning about the forbidden magic practiced within. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Salt and Sanctuary lore-enhanced playthrough from the depths with Cyberphile. So we are back to get some vengeance on this Crypt Keeper for stealing our salt. And also there's an item just beyond him that I want to nab, so we just gotta kick his butt. And whenever an enemy kills you and they take your salt, they actually do get a bit of an HP buff. So this might be a lengthy fight. And these fights are already lengthy with these Crypt Keepers, so an even lengthy fight. That's what I get for trying to be cocky, squeeze another hit in. There we go. Got all our salt back, and a shimmering pearl, one of the rarest upgrade materials, so like I said, those guys are usually worth fighting. And there we go, got ourselves another ring, and we can continue through the Salt Alkymancery. So I think I want to head up here first. There we go, and that opens us up a shortcut to get back here pretty quickly, so you don't have to backtrack through a bunch of stuff. That'll actually pop us out just right here. We have some more bola eyes to deal with. These are also creatures created by the architect. Creepy little things they are. And up here, I believe gives us another way back up towards the sanctuary if we wanted to use it, which you don't right now. Also, another item guarded by a Mimku, so let's grab that. A Pruina Scudum. Pretty sure that's the only place you can get that shield in the game, so let's just make some more progress. I don't have too much lore until we actually reach the architect, so let's get down there. Ooh. Yikes. These guys are not only terrifying, but also one of the architect's creatures. So we're just gonna oh, shit. Okay. We were going to ignore him, but he came like a bat out of hell. Terrifying. Okay. We're just gonna let him do his thing. Is he, like, stuck? Is he like, can he like not get us here? Oh, okay, he can get us there. At least we killed him. Okay, and then over here you can see there's another Alkymancery knight that we need to take down. There you go, I just want to get his attention because there are saltless just beyond him, I believe. And I don't want to have to fight both him and with the saltless trying to harass us with their flasks of defilement. There we go, he should be just about done. There we go, perfect. And there's our lovely saltless. And another Mimku. Alright, and we just got all the armor that the Alkymancery Knight uses, so that's pretty cool, but we're gonna be sticking to this really, really cool looking resplendent set. So another saltless. Nab him. And then up. We can head back up. So we got all the items that are over here. And up here will lead us deeper into the Alkymancery. There we go. And over to the right there are more items to grab, so you know I'm gonna go grab them. And then to the left is what's gonna lead us towards the architect. So. Ooh, I hate that little dash thing. Super annoying. Come on. Whew. Man, he is relentless right now. Just want him to do the normal stab. There we go. Now get out of here. I'm done with you. Perfect. Okay, so don't think this is a Mimku. Nope. Ooh, but we do have another salt film creature to deal with. And these guys are pretty devastating. We're just gonna let him go over there while I get the items. There's actually a hidden area right up here. And that'll give us some armor, I think? No, it's the Frozen Tome, which is another upgrade material. The last one in the Frozen series. Over here will lead us back through, not only give us a shortcut, but also an item or two. So let's investigate. Some more upgrade materials, and I think a ring? Yes, the Ring of Meditation. That's for prayers. If we had prayers going, that would be a good thing to have. And this leads us to the other, all the way back to Siam Lake. And actually, it's a good opportunity for me to level up, or actually, not level up, because I want to upgrade my armor. This is a good opportunity for us to warp back to the Salt Alkymancery, and then we'll take on the Architect. Alrighty, so we have exhausted our salt, and my chest armor is now fully upgraded to +7, and I think our boots are at 5 or 6, so in pretty good shape right now. Now we are off to face the Architect. So that's just up and over here. So here's our warning that the Architect is near, that a boss is near anyway, because there's our candelabra. And before I face the Architect, I can now give you a full list of all of her creations. Well, -1. The Architect is known to have created Saltless, Bola Eyes, Thing of Arms, Alkymancery Knights, Spindle Beasts, and Salt Fiend creatures. And the last thing she created, the culmination of her work, her pride and joy, is a creature known as the Unskinned. And there it is. And we'll have to fight her at the same time. You can see her floating up there with her salt magic. Now personally, I like to try and take her out first, because she can be pretty annoying with her magics. My god, we are just steamrolling every enemy anymore. Look at that. She's done already. We need to get out of this corner then. This Unskinned is giving us a run for our money. And we can just tank hits now. We are like unstoppable. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at that, 600 damage combo. And look, he's not even doing anything to us. Ridiculous. Wow. How long was that fight? It was like under 30 seconds. We are absolutely stomping. If you like to be an exploiter, those are actually a pretty good guy to grind, because you can kill one of them, get the good amount of salt, and then die to the other guy, and then go back and repeat as many times as you want if you feel like grinding salt. And I won't be doing that, as you can see, because we absolutely steamrolled those guys. And this will lead us to our last real location, the Crypt of the Dead Gods. Now, there is one more location after this, but I feel like this is the last full-fledged location, as the last area doesn't really have any enemies in it, except for the final boss. So, here we're met with the Scarecrow for the penultimate, no, I think the last time. It persists and persists. But for what? Survival or dominion? It can flee and survive, or it can remain and claim rule. It will find both of these feats impossible. What does it strive for then? Survival or dominion? Well, it doesn't really matter what you pick here. It doesn't change your ending or your options at the end, but we're just going to say survival. This island is my domain. Those who wish to flee must earn their escape. This is impossible. It will discover this. What stands before it is a puppet. The puppet is my voice. Find me. And so, it's now proven that something is speaking through the Scarecrow, that the Scarecrow is merely a puppet. I mean, we already knew that, but... So finally we've made it to the Crypt of the Dead Gods, where gods go to die. Because gods can die too. Especially if we assume that, in fact, Kraken are gods. We killed Murdiel Amal. That was maybe a god. Over here you can see a Gravewalker. And the Gravewalker is the final form of a Kraken's life cycle. So a Kraken's full life cycle begins as adult Krakens eat energy, so pure energy, and that'll eventually create a pocket of energy in their stomach, which then becomes an egg. Now these eggs are also known as shimmering pearls, which is a rare upgrade material in-game, and also on the mainland, an edible delicacy. So, those crazy enough to find one will go out of their way to sell them, to eat them. After that, the Kraken eventually emerges as a fetal Kraken, and then feeds and feeds until it becomes an adult Kraken, again feeding on more energy, creating more shimmering pearls, eggs, and creating more Kraken, and the cycle continues. And then when the Kraken gets old and dies, it turns into pure elemental energy. And some Kraken who get turned into pure elemental energy are simply there for other Kraken to eat, and thus begin the cycle anew. Or, they become bound to special stones here in the Crypt of the Dead Gods, and become Gravewalkers, which is what that thing over there is. Now here's an interesting theory. If we're in the Crypt of the Dead Gods, where gods go to die, and there's dead Kraken in the Crypt of the Dead Gods, doesn't that suggest that Kraken are gods? It's interesting, right? Here we've got our sanctuary of the Crypt of the Dead Gods. The last sanctuary of the game, last full sanctuary, anyway. And let's see. I'm gonna head back and see if we can upgrade our material again, our armor again. Alrighty, now we are ready to rock. All of our armor is now at 7, and so is our poleaxe has been at 7. So we are... There's no way we're gonna die easily. Anyway, we are awesome right now. The only thing we don't really have going for us is a helmet, because that'll put us over our 75 equip rate and we'll be super slow. So, but I'm really happy with what we've got right now. So that just is a shortcut through to Hager's Cavern, and I think I'm gonna cut it there. And on the next episode of From the Depths with Cyberphile, we're going to cover the Crypt of the Dead Gods, and hopefully take out the last optional boss, and maybe even the next boss, depending on how much we can cover. So, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more Cyberphile content, and if you liked this video, show me with that little thumbs up button. If you liked this video, you might like one of my other videos. You can click right on the boxes to jump to them. Cyberphile, offline.